Where are you from?
I'm from India originally, Mumbai.
What brought you here to Japan?
I'm actually here to study acting and voice acting at a school right here in Nishi-Kasai, I'd say. I would like to be an actor in Japan, so my course finishes next year and we'll see where it goes from there.
Where are you from?
I'm from north part of India. I'm from Delhi, capital of India.
Okay. What brought you here to Japan?
I'm a software engineer, a specialist in security. Like Japanese company and lots of different people around the world. They work in this organization. It's very famous in Japan. It's called Pepe.
Pepe, really?
Yeah.
Did you find your current job in Japan?
Oh, I interviewed from India and then I joined from India, but that time lockdown happened, so I could not come to Japan. But after a year, I was here in Japan.
Where are you from?
I'm from India, Kerala, the southernmost part of India. My wife came here as on deputation. Like it's an Indian company, Tech Mahindra, and they are doing project in Sony. So she came here as on deputation. I have to find a better job here. It's very difficult to get a job in Japan because we don't speak Japanese. Yes, for people coming to Japan, it's better to learn Japanese before. Yeah, because I'm an electrical engineer and yet I couldn't find a job in Japan. And I was working in a bank for 3 years. I have applied for so many banks and they didn't respond well.
I am from India. It's east part, it's Odisha. Here to get a job in Japan, I came here Japan in 2014. It's already been 10 years now.
When you came to Japan, what kind of visa did you have?
Initially, I had a tourist visa for the 3 months because I was here for short-term visa, short-term work. And then after that, it got extended and then I got a long-term visa after switching the company to Rakuten.
You came here as a tourist first?
Yeah, first as a tourist because it was just like kind of small assignment work. But after that, then I get to work on the project. So that is the reason my project got extended and it changed to that working visa. Now I think we are getting more jobs in the market which they don't require Japanese language. But still it's not easy to find a job in Japan if you don't know the Japanese language, at least N2 or N3 level.
I'm from India.
So which part in India?
South India, Chennai.
What brought you here in Japan?
So actually I was working at Chennai and then after I got transferred to Japan. So it's a US international MNC. It's a basically US company.
What do you like about Nishi-Kasai?
Nishi-Kasai is, it's very lively, exciting place. So many familiar people, familiar faces like we see in India. So that's one motivation. You get Indian food. Indian festivals are celebrated here. So it's overall like mini India, or it's like very nice collaboration between Japan and India. So it's a nice place to live, basically.
What do you like about Nishi-Kasai?
It is a great place. That's why it is called mini India, because you can see a lot of like Indian shops are here. So and my daughter is studying in CBSE curriculum, so that also brought me here to Nishi-Kasai because we are having 2 schools for CBSE over here. So that is the main reason. And
there are many Indian restaurants where we can enjoy Indian food, and a lot of Indian people are here. We celebrate together our Indian festivals, which is good for us. So we get a little of Indian environment over here. So it's very nice to live here.
So what do you like about Nishi-Kasai?
It's more over because I'm from India, so it's more over the Indian community. So I enjoyed like a family, so it never feels like I'm outside Japan. It was a nice mixture of Japan culture and Indian culture.
Are people in Nishi-Kasai, Japanese people, friendly?
Yeah, I think so. But actually, like I have a kid.
Oh, kid.
Okay, yeah. So he's studying in the international school. Yeah. So together some Japanese kids also studying. So their parents, so they come to our house and we'll spend some time. Yeah. They are also in Nishi-Kasai.
It's a very quiet place. It's basically a residential area, so only families and all live there. So it's a very quiet place, very comfortable, and everything is close by, groceries and all.
Can you speak Japanese?
Yes, I guess. Yeah, fairly. I studied at school and university. So
how long have you studied Japanese?
it was 2 years in high school, 4 years at uni. So and then I don't know. It's been like a decade, I guess.
ここからちょっと日本語でもいいですか？
もちろんです。はい、ぜひ。
JPLT 受けたことありますか？
あります。ちょうど今年の7月に受けて、はい。あと N1 ですね。はい、合格しました。
1級一番難しいやつですよね。
そうですね。
日本人にとっても難しいです。
そう聞いたことあります。
日本語の勉強してて、これが効果的だったとかいうのあれば教えてください。
勉強の方法ですか？やっぱり実際日本にいるのが一番ですね。こうやって毎日使ってると、もう本当に自然になってくるし、やっぱ実際日本人の友達を作って一緒になんか会話するのが一番ですかね。
日本に来る前はこんなに上手ではなかったですか？
はい、もちろんです。一応高校と大学で教科書とか使って普通に授業とかで日本語を勉強したんですけど、やっぱこっちに来てから、本当にあまり考えずにもどんどん喋るようになって、はい。例えばなんか LINE とかでもなんか SNS でなんか友達となんか会話するのもいいし、もし来れない場合は、はい。なんかペンパーとも分かんないんですけど、できるだけ実際に喋った方がいいんですかね。なんかただ読んでなんか書くとかじゃなくて、聞いたり、やっぱ耳を鍛えた方がいいんですかね。多分聞いているとそのイントネーションとか、もちろんだんだん分かるようになると思うし、やっぱ聞いてた方がいいと思います。例えばなんか好きなドラマとかアニメを見たり、なんかラジオ番組とか聞いたりして、それで耳をちょっと鳴らす。それで話すこともだんだんうまくいくと思うんで。
じゃあ聞いてそれを自分で発声してみる、声に出してみるというのは大事。
はい、すごく効果的だと思います。はい。
What do you think the best way to study Japanese?
Keep at it. That's the only way. There's no other shortcut to learning Japanese.
I was in IT, then I came here in Japan. I'm an IT professional, yeah.
Do you speak Japanese?
No, I'm sorry, I don't. In my case, in my office, most of the people speak English.
So do you speak Japanese?
ちょっと待って。
Okay.
She's a good,
Learner.
学生。
Yes, I have just started learning Japanese in this Nishi-Kasai library, and I am moving forward and looking forward to learn more Japanese. And it's a great experience to learn Japanese. It's a little bit difficult, but it's very necessary here to learn Japanese. So we are trying hard because without Japanese, we face a lot of problems.
So do you have many Japanese mom friends?
Yes, a few Japanese friends, not much, but yes, I have Japanese friends.
What do you think the best way to learn Japanese?
The best way to learn Japanese is to speak more and more Japanese, to make more Japanese friends and speak with them. And conversation is more important than just studying. But you can learn if you are in the environment and grasping all the things there. It's more better.
Maybe some Indian people outside Japan is watching this video. So what kind of advice for them?
Yes, they should learn. If they have a long-term plan, they should learn Japanese. If they are here for only 1 year or 2 years, it's not that much of necessary to learn this language. But for long-term plan, if they have, then they should learn Japanese.
Do you speak Japanese?
Nihongo chotto, yeah, I can explain. I can say what's my name and what I do. So watashi wa basan-san desu.
Japanese language skill is important to get a job in Japan?
In IT, not really. Most of the organizations are MNCs over here, so but at some level of promotions, if you need, like maybe you're a manager or something and you're coming as a manager, in those areas you need to know Japanese, because you will have some people under you who are reporting you in as a Japanese, so they might don't know English. So in those situations you need. So but if you're not a manager coming for the manager position and IC role, like individual contributors, then I don't think, and you're not customer facing especially. If you're a customer facing person, then you need, but if you're not a customer facing job role, then I don't think you need Japanese that much. Yeah.
Do you still have any difficulty living in Japan?
I would say Japanese companies, right? When you work in a traditional Japanese company, it is difficult. Long working hours and the traditional mindset, all those things, I think it's a bit difficult.
Have you ever worked with Japanese companies?
Yes, I have. On a Monday morning, you need to stretch on a mandatory basis. There's a music playing, and then you do the stretching, and then I think once in 2 weeks you need to clean up your desk and then allocated room and all that. That's kind of weird. It never happens in India, right? Yeah.
Is there anything that you are not still used to living in Japan?
Maybe the climate and the like
Cold weather.
yeah, cold weather. Like in India, so we wake up by 7 o'clock in the morning. But in Japan, I don't know why I cannot wake up in the early morning. But in India, maybe I can wake up 7 o'clock in the morning because it's hot weather. So I can easily wake up in the morning.
Sometimes so much of silence is required sometimes at home. In India, we used to enjoy a lot, dance a lot at our homes. But here we have to maintain some silence and peace over which our kids are sometimes not used to.
For a party to begin, like it begins at after 6 p.m. But here after 6 p.m. everybody go to sleep.
So are there more night people?
Not that much of night, but around 10 or 11, it's not too late. But sometimes in the park also, children are not allowed to play after 8 or 9 o'clock.
They are always polite. It's a lot to learn from Japanese people, how to behave in your life. So yeah, I would say Japan is very, very nice country. If you are behaving good, respecting people and their privacy, and you are polite and you are hardworking, you should come to Japan. At least see once Japan. It's a very, very nice country to live.
And I have to say Japan, it's the first country which I've seen that is so clean. It's like Japan is very neat and clean, and the people are really polite here. So that was the first impression. And also the greenery here, it's amazing, because like I was in UAE, and UAE is a nice country, but there's not a lot of greenery. So yeah,
It's a lovable country, and like people used to help each other. Moreover, like whenever you face any problem, you go to either you don't speak Japanese or you speak English only. So, but like people don't hesitate to help you in every time. Yes. So they help you. That is a beauty of Japan. Actually.
Even the beauty of nature is also good in Japan. So we are enjoying here, traveling a lot of places and enjoying Japan. So it's very environment is also clean, and many more beautiful places to enjoy and travel. Thank you.
I have a very small kid, and people around here, they love kids. So even the old ladies, old people, they love my kids. Sometimes they keep shouting kawaii, kawaii. Later on I know that this word is cute. So I think overall I really like Japan, and Japanese people are very nice. Their gesture is nice, very silent. It's like in their you might have learned like don't bother other people's. So I think this is very good. I really enjoyed my stay so far. Yeah.